suicide. And I know it's 9/11. I'd like to send my blessings and heartfelt, good feels for everybody on the planet who experienced that back when. I know I did. I was there. And I also lost, colleagues, 13 of them from a private company, telecom company. So in saying that, today I want to talk about 15 minutes of peace, which is priceless. And let me just start off by saying that every one of us has something that we value more than our pain. And, that's something to ponder because, a lot of people focus on their pain more than they do on anything other. So what is that higher value? What do you value that's more than pain, than the pain that we feel? Now, I'm stressed out. I feel anxious. I feel depressed. I feel anger. I feel physical pain. I have phobias. I have trauma. I feel, and we continue to fill in the blanks with all these, hard feelings that we acquire during the day. So global good citizens, we are prone to start a conversation with this pattern of I feel, and then we go right into, that bad feeling that we have. And yes, you do feel it because your brain produces that thought and the thought chemicals which affect your body when a person is honest, with themselves and realizes that, their map of the world is not the territory, and when you realize that, then true change can start to happen. So one way I start is by building genuine rapport and trust, with the people in my community and those who want to understand how to alleviate themselves from all that crazy talk, they keep having in their heads. I have crazy thoughts too, right? I have those talks on occasion. I just know how to say stop. I'm not having that today, and let's understand what you're trying to tell me. I literally ask myself, what are you trying to tell me with your positive intent? And your mind is designed, your brain is designed by nature to want to answer questions, to give meanings to things that we think about. So if you ask yourself those empowering questions, what are you trying to tell me? You'll start to look for solutions instead of focusing on that pain. And again, let's go back to my opening statement, which was every one of us has something that we value more than our pain. We're just not looking at it because the pain is blocking that. But when we look beyond the pain, we start to find solutions in our heads, and we have empowering, ways of doing that. We just never been taught how to do that. So, people are prone to like people who are like themselves. We are. We actually start to hang out with those people more because we have all this commonality. And this is a vital step in allowing yourself to explore the solutions for the pain that we have within every person on the planet. Everybody has some kind of pain. So look beyond the pain and begin to explore the solutions. Emotional freedom tapping, does this with a simple initial self-statement. It's really powerful. All you need to do is say this. Even though I have felt anger, I completely respect and accept myself. And that's just an example of a feeling that you get to tell yourself as you are about to eliminate that anger. Whether it's anxiety, whether it is a phobia, depression, fear of success, physical pain. Even though I have felt anger, I completely respect and accept myself. And, we start this process with that statement because now, you're giving your mind an opportunity to focus on that one thing which you really want is a solution. You don't want to focus on the pain. You already have the pain. You want to eliminate the pain. And one of the ways that I show people, a lot of teachers, common folk, original, nice, hardworking individuals, is by eliminating or removing those blockages based on your energy meridian. And there's 9 points in the body, which I'm going to go through right now, and I'm going to show you what they are, because this is an actual, method that is being done at a daily basis to help not just 1 or 2 or 1,000 people, but millions of people globally. And I am just happy to be a part of this, because not only do I work on myself with this when I either have a negative thought or I have some kind of anxiety, even though I feel anxious, okay, I completely respect and accept myself. And you want to start off by repeating that 3 times out loud, because emotional freedom tapping is about speaking and listening to that very phrase. Even though I have felt anger, I have felt anxiety, I have felt a fear of success, I have felt, physical pain on my knees, I have felt anxiety over stepping outside my door, even though I have felt, the phobia or the fear of snakes, I completely and respect and accept myself. And it all starts off right here. This is called the karate chop point, or the side of hand. And there's a meridian point right there in between the knuckle and the wrist, right over here. And usually you can do tapping with the fingers crossed like this. You can use 2 fingers. I like using the 2 fingers like this. Some people use all 4 fingers. The whole thing is that you're going to tap on that point as you're saying this, because it starts to activate your energy flow. It starts to put it on notice that we're about to go for a ride, a positive ride, and we're going to remove all that blockage. So emotional freedom tapping starts off with those 3 statements, and you say that 3 times, and this is of course post, building that rapport and that trust with your helping practitioner. Me and the many thousands of EFT practitioners that dedicate their times to helping you free your mind of these emotions. Emotional freedom is an amazing thing, and it's not brand new, and it has a high success rate when applied. When applied, and it has nothing to do with medication, it's non-invasive, and you can use this for life. Chances are you won't have to, because after a couple of rounds, you will eliminate your anxiety, your anger, your phobias, your physical pain will be reduced significantly, and so on. So after we start and repeat those 3 statements, bum, 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 we start to tap the meridian points. And we all start in the top of the head. But now you want to use the short form of this statement. You don't want to say the whole, or even though I have felt anger, I completely respect and accept myself. You just want to say, felt anger. 5 or 7 times, felt anger. And your top of the head meridian point is right up here. It's not in the crown, in the back, it's right up here. When you put your fingers on it, you'll feel that little sensitive spot that you say, oh, yeah, that's the one. And you're going to tap that 5 or 7 times. And you're going to start there. Felt anger, felt anger. And then you're going to go to the corner of your eyebrow, right over here. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to say, felt anger, felt anger. And then you're going to go to the corner, felt anger, felt anger. Then you're going to go to the bottom of the eye, right in the middle of your iris. You bring it down, you can feel it on the bone, you can feel it with your finger, and you tap that 5 to 7 times as you repeat the short form. Felt anger, felt anger. Then you're going to bring that down to in between your lip and your chin. Felt anger, felt anger. And then you're going to bring it down over here. Felt anger, felt anger. Then you're going to bring it down to your collarbone. Now, your collarbone, you just trace it down to the middle where you have that gap in your throat. And then you got both sides of your collarbone right here. So what you want to do is you want to tap either side. or you can tap both. Felt anger, felt anger, felt anger. Then you're going to bring it down to the side, right under your arms, okay, right under your armpit. It's like 4 fingers down, halfway down, okay, and right below the pinky, you tap in there. Felt anger, felt anger. And then you're going to go to the inside of your thumb. Felt anger, felt anger. Index finger, felt anger, felt anger. Middle finger, felt anger, felt anger. And then your little finger, felt anger, felt anger. You might be asking, why aren't we using the ring finger? Well, there are other methods of EFT, TFT tapping that allow you and are part of the algorithm, to alleviate a specific, feeling. And we will use this ring finger. But on this occasion, you don't have to, but it doesn't hurt if you do as well. And after we're done, okay, we're going to go ahead and retap your karate chop point and get that energy flowing. And once we're done with that, we're going to lock it in. We're going to take all of that energy and we're going to lock it in up here in your brain. Because your brain is the one that is accepting all of this, and you're moving all that energy and unblocking all that flow so that everything just flows in the way it should be, in a positive way. And it's going to alleviate all that anxiety. So we're going to close with this procedure. It's called the 9 Gamut series. And the 9 Gamut series is where you tap right here between your pinky and your ring finger knuckles, okay, right in between, and you can feel it, that soft spot. And as you're doing this, you start off tapping, okay, and you do not stop tapping until you're done with the whole series. And you start with your eyes open for about 5 seconds, then you close your eyes. And you keep tapping on that, and then you're opening your eyes again. And now what you want to do is you want to center your eyes and look down and left and bring them back up. And then you want to look down and right and bring them back up and centered. And now you want to roll your eyes clockwise. Well, I go clockwise all the time first. And then you want to go counterclockwise. And I know it feels weird and awkward, but you know what? It's not going to hurt you. If anything, it's going to help you so much. And once you do that, now you're going to hum for about 5 seconds. Now, I always like humming, and it's been recommended by my mentor, and I follow what he's been doing. And we hum Happy Birthday for 5 seconds. And now we're going to count forwards, 1 to 5. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. And now we're going to do it backwards. 5, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 1, 1,000. Now we're going to wrap it up by humming again. And now we stop. And now that we stopped, okay, you can eliminate the energy blockages, the doubts, the fears, the insecurities that, we have allowed ourselves to believe. And this is what EFT tapping and why it works, and why it's so easy to learn, and why you can use it forever. And once you stop, okay, what's going to happen is you're going to feel a tingly sensation. You're going to feel maybe some kind of like warm and fuzzy feeling. You may also feel something different. You may feel thirsty. A lot of people feel thirsty. I feel a little parched right now. And here it is. I'm ready for my, water. But see, the whole thing is that EFT tapping, it's not, it's not that serious therapy thing where they take you back to the deep end of the pool and they remind you of stuff that causes one to feel maybe even more angry or more anxious or whatever. You know, this is 21st century. It's not new in terms of Meridian tapping or energy flow, because the Asians have been doing it for 5,000 years. It's called Qi energy. And the whole thing is that it works. And it works because it is science fact. Okay? When you tap in your meridian points, okay, you start to realize how much better you feel. If you want to have a conversation about this with me and tell me what stress can I help you eliminate, whether it's anger, depression, anxiety, fear, success, phobias, trauma, let me know. I'd be more than happy to have this conversation with you. Okay? This is something that I do, and I help 10 people freely a month, and this is also a paid service. So take an opportunity, book a discovery call with me. It's only 15 minutes. Let's talk about it. Let's have a rapport and trust building session. Ask me anything you want. And like I said, I give 10 free sessions a month to anybody who wants to have an opportunity to either reduce your pain or get rid of it all completely. And all it takes is 15 to 20 minutes of peace. So thank you very much for listening today. I really wish everybody a great day. Talk to you soon. And on Wednesday, I'm going to talk about a specific algorithm, for a different type of trauma. And we're not going to go through the whole 9 points. We're going to go to something more specific and different. So come on by, say hello, and leave me some feedback. I would love to hear what your thoughts are, your comments, so that I can help you get better. Thanks again. You guys have a great day. Take care.